Mainly the reason that the Crown attorney decided not to take the trial because the charges didn't make any sense. So I was charged with administering a noxious substance and sexual assault. The complainant, if we can even call her that, because she never said that I sexually assaulted her. If you look at my transcripts, she said that she doesn't remember the intercourse and that she doesn't want to remember because she knew that I had a wife and she had a boyfriend. She was very clear that she didn't want to proceed with this from the start, and she wasn't accusing me of sexual assault. So the Crown attorney said, okay, the reason that she doesn't remember is because there was a substance that was introduced. By the way,
evidence introduced in the trial?
No, there was evidence of, no, there was evidence to the contrary. So she did a toxicology test within 12 hours or 24 hours of the time that the events occurred, and they showed that there was no substance that could explain loss of memory, or there was no date rape substance introduced, and it was clear in the toxicology report.
Was it her though who I guess accused you of sexual assault?
No.
How did it come to the police attention in the first place?
So what happened was there were condoms that were left at her residence. She didn't see them, her boyfriend did in the morning. So her boyfriend came home, and there's actually text messages that were in the disclosure where her boyfriend said, oh, looks like you had fun, I found the condoms. Her explanation was, I don't remember, obviously because she didn't want to admit what she'd done. Her boyfriend said, listen, if you don't remember, you were raped, you should take these to the police station. She initially didn't want to go. He compelled her to take them down. She left the DNA evidence with the police. It was clear to the police and the Crown from the start what was actually happening here. They didn't care. They wanted to prosecute me. So it was clear that we have somebody that regretted what they did, and they explained that they didn't remember.
So that initial conviction before it was overturned, this is why I guess you were initially suspended from the Barrister Society, because of the initial conviction.
Exactly, yeah.
Once that was, I guess, overturned is when that suspension was lifted.
That's right.
For the reason that it was overturned. What do you say to the notion, I guess, that maybe, this is the reason that you were targeted the second time? Maybe racism had nothing to do with it. Maybe they just felt, well, this was a little messy and embarrassed us. Maybe it's a little bit of both.
Might be part of the reason, but there's definitely racism. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons that I know that.